Good morning. It is time for After 9 here on Facebook Live on the AM800 page, the Mike and Lisa page, and on the Morning Drive with Mike and Lisa on YouTube. Thanks for joining us on this Monday. Mike Kaycook, Lisa Williams from AM800. You're back. Where have you been?
Absolutely nowhere, unfortunately.
Nowhere, yes.
No, I have been in these walls. I would have been anyway, right? If I was working, it would have been the same thing. Same location, but my neighbors have been joking with me that my car hasn't moved. Like, remember when we got snow? The snow stayed on it, didn't move.
Yeah, looks like it's been abandoned. Nobody's using
that's
this
right.
car.
Yeah, but you know what? I had vacation and I got some stuff done. I was very happy with my list of things to do, and I was checking them off.
Good.
So I feel good about that. It's like those things and I gave this example on the air this morning. Renewing my passport. Does it have to be done immediately? No. Will I have time when I'm working? No, I always put it off. Because I've got to now, it's different now, right? You got to print out the sheets.
Okay.
You have to fill them out by hand, and then you have to mail them in.
Oh, so you didn't have to go anywhere for this?
You can't. It's not open.
What'd you do for your photo?
Well, I haven't got the photo part done yet, but somebody else told me you just mail in your old passport with it, and they use the same photo. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. There are people who actually have to travel for one reason or another and need to do that. Is it necessary that I do it? No, but I'm changing my name. You remember that marriage thing I did a couple years ago or a year and a half ago?
Yes, I remember. Yes.
I've got to change my name on my passport, and I've done it on my driver's license. I've done it with my banking stuff, but I haven't done it on my passport. Now, my passport doesn't need renewing. Here's the key. My Nexus does. But in order for me to change my Nexus, I first have to change my name on my passport. Because when you renew your Nexus, they ask you for your information on your passport. So those names have to be the same.
Gotcha. Got to be cohesion.
Yes.
Cohesion in those names. Yes.
Yes. So
wow, it's a lot of work. It sounds like.
Anyway, long story short,
yes,
I did stuff like that. Really boring, but
Okay, good. Well, that doesn't sound too exciting, but there's nothing really exciting to do. So you took care of that. So that's all good. Now, speaking of what's happening this morning, we do have some news about the COVID cases here in the region. Rob Hindy is covering the Windsor-Essex County Health Unit press conference, whatever you want to call it, media conference. 142 new cases of COVID-19 in the region this morning has been announced just moments ago.
Sounds a little lower.
Yeah, decrease in cases, no new deaths reported. So that's
really good.
Some good news there. So 99 people right now are in local hospitals, 17 of them in the ICU. So
okay, I'll accept that for today. Thank you.
Okay, all right, that's better
fine by me.
Better than we've seen. So we're all good. So we like to hear that. We like to hear low numbers. Keep them low. So you know what I wanted to ask you about as well is what you watched while you were off. For 2 weeks is a pretty good stretch to be off work, with the holidays and being off work and stuff like that. What did you watch? Did you find or whatever? Did you discover a new show to watch?
Well, I'm watching, as you know, because I'm the one who told you about it, Your Honor.
Yeah,
which is on HBO Crave or Showtime, I believe. It's great. And then it stalled. Like, there were a bunch of them that came out, and then it stalled. And I thought another one was coming out last night, but we looked and couldn't find it. So I've been watching that. What else did I watch recently besides a series? There were a couple of movies I thought, but I'm not a big TV, like, got to sit down in front of the TV as of 7 o'clock and watch everything.
Did you watch Jeopardy on Friday? Alex
Yes.
Trebek's last appearance on Jeopardy.
We had a special birthday edition because it was my birthday, and of course the kids were here, and we watched the last recorded Jeopardy with Alex Trebek. And my stepdaughter Christy is a huge Jeopardy and Alex Trebek fan. And when they did the little blurb at the end of it, like a little montage of Alex saying goodbye or so long or whatever he said, there were tears. There were definitely tears. But we did have a birthday edition of Jeopardy, and I believe I won it. We do that a lot. We keep score. Christy keeps score of, anybody who's yelling out like an answer from somewhere in the house.
Yeah.
She keeps score. And she does really well, actually, with Jeopardy.
Good.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun for us to do.
Yeah, it's a great game. There you go. There's something to do on your birthday. Okay, so there you watch that. What I want to watch sometime this week, I might not get to it till the weekend, is the Tiger Woods documentary came out. It's on the Crave app, and that came out. It's a two-parter, and part one came out last night. So I didn't get a chance to watch that yet, but I will at some point this week, I think.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So we got that going down. What else can you tell us from your winter vacation?
I did a lot of cooking. Like I did a lot of more complicated recipes than I would normally. Now that I'm back to work, the crock pot goes back on again. So I'm going to give you a hint of what I'm cooking tonight.
Okay, let's hear it. Oh. What we got? The ribs?
I don't know. Is it backwards?
Yes. No. Perfect ribs. Platinum Grill Perfect Ribs. 100% Canadian with the official cow.
Where does it say
logo
ribs?
On top? Oh, I'm sorry. Pork. Perfect pork.
I was going to say, did I buy the wrong thing? No. Yes.
I had ribs on the brain.
It's not ribs, but it is a pork shoulder. And I am making pulled pork.
Oh, pulled pork is outstanding.
Smoked pork,
good
yes.
Stuff. All right, good stuff. In the crock pot.
Yep, so I'm going to put it on soon. It's going to cook all day, and then we'll have pulled pork sandwiches tonight.
Okay, I think that sounds like a solid plan. That sounds like a pretty good dinner right there. So, okay, so you got that going on. So a little cooking action going on. I love the crock pot. I think it's very delicious. So
now, do you get to eat a lot of meat since Kelly's a vegetarian?
No, my meat consumption has gone down.
Which is not a bad thing necessarily, right?
I guess. I don't know. I had a nice steak on Saturday. It was kind of nice out, so I barbecued a steak. So that was all right.
Okay, and Kelly will obviously not eat that, so...
She had a veggie burger.
Oh. I like it.
Yeah, little veggie burger action, so...
What is your... If you had to say...
Where'd I go?
Yeah, where'd you go?
I lost my camera.
Look at the blank expression on your face. There you are. If you had to say you had one kind of comfort food, like your number one, what would it be?
Number one comfort food. Soup is a good one. I enjoy a good bowl of soup, and my mom dropped off some homemade broccoli soup on the weekend.
That's yummy.
That was good. Yeah, I still have some left. I think that might be my lunch today between our meetings that we have. Our myriad of meetings that we have. For some reason on a Monday, people need to have meetings, so that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Let's move on here on After 9 and talk about being a guy versus being a woman. Now, I have a stat for you. It's kind of a trivia question, and men say this is, I don't know why they did this one, this is the second best thing about being a guy. The second
can I guess?
Thing, yes, we want everybody to guess the second best thing about being a guy. I like to find like what's number one, because
you don't know what's number one there?
No, I gotta find
Oh,
I gotta find this survey. I just have the question from our prep service, and
okay. Well, I mean, I hear a lot of men say quite often, I'm so glad I'm not a woman. I'm
yeah,
so glad I'm not a woman. I'm so glad I'm not a woman. And so when I think of why they're saying that and trying to relate it to the best things about being a guy, one of the things that I think is convenient that you dudes have going on
yeah.
is the pee standing up thing.
That is on the list. I have found the list. That is not number 2 of what we're looking for, but also Liz said to pee outside. There's a pee theme going on here. But yeah, that is one of the things. I mean, if you go to a public restroom and you're able to go to the urinal and stand and not touch anything, I think that's a huge advantage.
bonus for
That
sure.
is a huge bonus. Also, do you have any other guesses before I get to some of the other ones on this list?
Okay, and this is like the best things about being a guy.
Best things about being a guy. Yeah, why it's great to be a guy. Yeah.
Uh, you don't have to worry about it's kind of like wake up and go. Like you don't have to fuss. You don't have to do so much with makeup and hair and all that kind of stuff. So
That is on the list in a way. Cheap haircuts and easy haircuts is on the list. I'll give you that one. That's in there. The peeing thing, and Nancy nailed the number 2 one that I was looking for. Don't have to give birth. I think that would be number 1.
yeah, you wonder what is number one then.
Yeah.
You have number one there though.
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right. So not having to give birth, yeah, for sure. Does the number one reason have to do with like women's reproduction stuff? Ah, that's what I thought.
We don't have that time of the month.
Yeah.
Those are
I
that's
yeah.
1, 2. No period, no
Yep.
birth.
And that's why men will often say, I'm so glad I'm not a woman.
Seriously. So here's your top 10. Not having to put a face on, makeup and
Yep.
all that stuff, right? LCC Candace nailed it. No monthly visit from Aunt Flo. Bam. Yes. Not having to basically peeing standing up is number 9. Number 8, being able to get ready in about 10 minutes, right? I do that too. If we are going
Yeah.
out, then it's like, okay, Kelly, when are you going to be ready? Okay, just tell me 15, 20, 10 minutes before we're going, and I'll start getting
Isn't
ready.
that the truth? So
The
it's so
best,
unfair.
right? Your hair can look like this, and then you just go, okay, ready. Just put on a nice sweater, nice pair. Oh, see, it's so hard to comb your hair in a webcam.
Because you don't know which way you're going.
It's reverse, and I have a
Yes.
hard time going reverse when I have
Yes.
to fix it. The next one is number 7. You can pee anywhere. The world's your toilet, guys. Number 6, you can wear the same pair of shoes every day and feel very happy and very comfortable with that.
Yes. And the same, like when you dress up, you can wear the same suit, just change a tie.
That's it. Change tie, maybe change the shirt. Number 4, not having to shave your legs and armpits. That is a nice one. Just the face. Number 3, not having expensive haircuts and all that stuff. And then the birth and the time of the month. There you go. Your top 10.
I would agree with all of that. But
yes,
I'm still glad I'm a woman.
Are you really? Yeah, you don't be.
Yeah,
You're not jealous. You're like, oh, I wish I was a guy. You guys have it so easy or whatever.
No, I don't think I've ever said that. I've been jealous of things like, all of those things on the list, perhaps, but I still wouldn't trade places.
Okay, I bet you there are even some guys, I not being one of them, is jealous that that women give birth, that they can't experience that. Is there a guy out there that thinks that?
No.
No.
Maybe what they'd be jealous of is the bonding experience, perhaps, that comes from that they don't get right away, especially if the mom's nursing, right? They don't get that. Maybe they feel like, can I just, all right, you take care of it all. I'll catch up a year from now.
What about getting one of those bras with the boobs on them, and then you can, feed the baby like that? Not the same?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if they'd want to. I don't think there's men that would switch places that way. Nope.
Somebody wants to know, with your birthday just last week, how old is Lisa? She still looks young.
I am 54 and counting.
Are you sure?
No, I wasn't actually. I thought it was 53 because 20, which is worse than having it the opposite, thinking you're older.
Yeah.
But because 2020 was so weird, like the year just sort of was a blur, right?
Yeah.
Really, it was COVID and working at home, and not so much being really conscious of the month and the date. So I guess that's why I sort of thought, well, how old am I? What the hell? I don't even remember 53.
I know.
I don't even remember telling people I was 53.
I remember that on my birthday. My birthday was back in November, and I had to like kind of do the math and figure out, how old am I? And I thought I was a year younger too. I thought I was 44, but I'm 45 apparently. I don't know why that happens. Maybe you just put it out of your brain when you get older or something, but
it's kind of a bummer.
I was shocked to find out I was going to be 45.
So the jokes are that next year when I turn 55,
yes,
that I will be able to go to Shoppers Drug Mart and get a senior's discount.
They got to change the name of that. I look at you.
I don't
you don't look
that.
No senior. Why are you coming through the screen?
Sorry, I'm sitting on my leg because I wanted to sit up higher in the screen.
Gotcha.
Now I have to adjust because one leg's falling asleep.
It looks like you're about to, just bash through the screen into everybody's phone, through their phone.
Sorry.
That they're watching on. Yeah, they got to find a different name for seniors, I think. I think, or we have to redefine senior or something like that, because I don't know. I look at people that are 55. I know a lot of people that are at that age group, and I don't know. I think of seniors as like my parents, my grandma, like people like that, not the likes of yous.
Yeah, we were watching some old show or movie or something. Maybe it was a documentary. Anyway, and the person was my age, but they looked, even by today's standards, like they looked like my parents.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And they were 54, 55, whatever.
Right. But it was how I think people chose to look 30, 40, 50 years ago for that age. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think there was a rule back then that when you get to a certain age, you cut your hair short and you start wearing
let it go gray. Yeah,
let it go gray, and that's it.
And hunch over. I don't know. What do I know? I'm 54.
Okay. Well, happy birthday. Happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
We did play the song for your birthday on Friday. I don't know if you heard that, if you were listening, the Happy Birthday Lisa Williams song that one of our listeners sent in years ago now.
My kids played it for me, actually, because they have it stored on their phones, too.
Oh, they do?
Yep.
It's the best song ever.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah. And I wish I knew the name of the gentleman who recorded it so we could actually give him credit every year.
You know what? I think it was on voicemail. It was left for us. I think if I went back to the original voicemail, which I have the whole thing, the whole voicemail saved, I think he does say his name at the end.
But he does two versions. He does one with like a kind of keyboard in the background. Or is it like a xylophone? I don't know.
Xylophone.
But he does one like, and it's got this musical intro to it. Anyway, go find it. That'd be fun to hear.
Okay, I'll find it. And if people missed it, maybe we'll. I don't have it ready now, and we got to go anyway. But maybe we'll play it tomorrow for people who missed it, and maybe they can make their own versions.
Okay.
Okay. Whatever instrument they have around the house. All right. Have a good day.
Hey, you too.
Hey, I will. And we'll see you tomorrow morning on After 9 and on AM800 tomorrow morning between 5 and 9. 6:10 tomorrow. You want to lose weight? Do this.
Consume this.
Consume this. We'll tell you what that is tomorrow morning around 6:10. Have a great day, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.